Welcome to this how-to video to support you in sequencing your curriculum. Sequencing of learning is the ability to plan the vocabulary knowledge that your learners will be served within a set time. This allows you to sequence your subject-specific vocabulary ahead of time to coincide with what you teach in the classroom and align your curriculum plans. We have made this as flexible as possible to make sure that Mapper meets the needs of you and your learners. So, how is sequencing done? First, go into the class overview on the Classes and Sequencing tab. This gives you an overview of all of the classes within the school. You can use filters to find a particular subject, year group, or class. You can star classes. This means that these classes will always appear at the top of the list, even when you log out, so you don't have to search every time you use Mapper. You will see that there is a learning sequence column in the overview table. Learning is sequenced when words are active and at least a start date has been assigned. If there is a tick, it means every word has been sequenced. If there is an orange line, it means that sequencing is complete for some words. And if there is a cross, it means that sequencing is incomplete. To sequence the learning or find out more information about a particular class, simply click on the class name to see the individual class overview. A word must be ready to teach so that it can be made active and sequenced. You can activate words in bulk by selecting multiple words and then choosing Active from the drop-down menu at the top of the page. Make sure you press Apply to save this change. You can change words to inactive at any time to remove learners' access to the word. Once words are active, you can schedule specific dates for words to be served to learners. This can be set up in advance or as you go. It is completely up to you. First, select the words you wish to sequence. Just like with word activation, you can select all words using the checkbox in the title bar, or you can customize your selection by selecting and deselecting individual words. Then, go to the top of the screen and select Start End Date in the drop-down menu. Click Date Selection. You must then use the calendar to set the start date. The start date will be the date that learners can start to access those particular words. Every word will need a start date. You can use this to align the teaching of your words with your curriculum, with revision, or to interleave with other areas of study. The end date is optional. If you set an end date, the word and the activities will no longer be available for learners past this date, even if they haven't completed them yet. If you don't set an end date, the word will always be available until learners have completed the teaching sequence. Once you've selected your dates, click Confirm. Then you must click Apply for the dates to be added to the words. Remember, words must be marked as active to be accessible for the learner, even if they have a start date assigned. Our flexible approach to sequencing using start dates and optional end dates makes sequencing even easier to do. If you do have any questions, your account manager is always on hand to support you. We hope your learners enjoy using Mapper and their journey to becoming confident communicators in your particular subject area.